Susan Beth, and you are listening to the Susan Beth Podcast, where we talk about living life intentionally and about trusting that the desires you have deep within you are there for a reason. I believe that the creator of the universe put those desires within you and that they are pathways to your purpose. My desire is that this would be a space that encourages you to lean in and to hear the whispers of the divine, and that you would be reminded of things that I honestly believe you already know. That you, my friend, are here for a reason. So if you're here for more conversations in that kind of space, welcome. Let's go. Hey, thanks for being here. I'm excited to be here. You may have noticed or not noticed that I wasn't here last Thursday. There's been something going around for weeks, and a lot of people that I'm around have been sick off and on the past few weeks, and I thought I had escaped it, but I started feeling bad over a week ago, and it has been fighting very hard to hang on to me, and I'm so ready to be back to normal. But I lost my voice in the midst of it all, and I've only been able to work minimally, and I've just tried to give my body rest and the opportunity to heal. And it's doing that. It's just not as fast as I would like it to be. But a few days ago, I picked up my seasonal journal and I read through the weekly focus, just trying to feed my weak and my tired and congested head. And the words of the page, they spoke to me and they grounded me into the moment, knowing that this moment, the present moment that I was in, would pass, and that this moment, my body is weak and is needing extra rest and care. But reminding me that a day not too far away, I will be thinking clearer and I will be feeling stronger because seasons change. It was a reminder to me of why I love having a seasonal journal and what an encouragement and how life-giving it is to me personally. And I say seasonal journal because technically that's what it is. But for many years, I wasn't calling it a seasonal journal, and I used many different kinds of paper and notebooks. But the point was the same. It was an intentional choice that I was making to get still, to quiet my heart and mind, and connect with God, recognizing who God is and how He is working in my life. And the official name of Seasonal Journal came along when I decided to share it with the world and you guys. And so in case you didn't know, that's how the She Is Awakening Seasonal Journal came to be, which the journal is released each season, and each week of the season has a focus and journal prompts and art and blank pages for each of us. I'm doing it right along with you to pray and to ponder and to process however you choose to use it. I always like to emphasize it. It's yours to use as you want. And I never want any of us to become legalistic about it, or it has to be like this just perfect way to use the journal. It is individual, I think, for each of us, and it's going to look different. And I've also mentioned, even if you don't choose to write in the journal, that's perfectly fine. I still think there is so much value in reading the weekly focus and just filling your mind and thoughts in that direction. I am a big believer that there is something very special about intentionally getting still and focusing our hearts and our minds. And I found it's a natural act that becomes supernatural. And this week has us at the halfway point through the season of spring, as well as us welcoming a new month. So I had the thought, in the spirit of welcoming May, to offer up a thought and a prayer for us as we're entering this new month. And my thoughts went to the weekly focus themes in the journal, as I was just talking about. So the thoughts and the prayers, they're around those themes. And in the spirit of welcoming May, each thought is starting with, may we. That's the hope in the prayer that I want to offer up today. May we embrace the season that we are in, choosing peace, and to be content in all circumstances, yet filled with hope and joy, knowing that we are not walking through this season alone, and that seasons do ultimately change. May we recognize and embrace the change that is all around us instead of resisting the change. Understanding that change is an invitation to new life and growth. May we choose to be present in the seemingly mundane moments of our lives and see the beauty and goodness that is surrounding each of us. Realizing that miracles are oftentimes found in the mundane. May we continue to stay planted in truth, trusting that there is a season for everything, and continue to plant seeds of truth and purpose in faith for a harvest. May we stay faithful in the watering of those seeds that we are planting, even when we aren't seeing evidence yet of that which has been planted, fully trusting that we will produce a harvest if we don't give up or quit. May we be consistent and faithful in tending to the gardens of our minds, allowing truth to blossom. Understanding that we can't live by what we can only see with our eyes. Faith shows us the reality of what we hope for. It's the evidence of things we cannot see. May we live in the power of a resurrected life and awaken and fully live and walk in the life God has for each of us. May we embrace the discomfort that growth brings, trusting that there is purpose in the pain and the strength it brings to us is transformative, guiding each of us toward the God-designed destiny we were intricately designed and created for. And finally, may we be comfortable and confident in being who our Creator designed us to be, not comparing ourselves to others, but embracing our unique purpose, knowing that in doing so, we bring God great pleasure as we confidently show up in the world and image Him exactly as He intended. Happy May, friend.
Hey, you. Thanks for listening. And if you would like to connect more, head over to susanbeth.com and sign up, and you will be one of the first to find out about anything new. Plus, there's a special free download available just to say thanks. If something in this episode did speak to you, would you do me a favor and share it with a friend that you think it might resonate with as well? And until next time, keep showing up in the world just as God purposed you to do, because you being you is exactly what we all need.